Yo, what's up, Corona? How's it going? We're back again today, streaming One Piece and the ChinoizeCup tournament. We're playing Lim, so it should be fun. We did play first round. We won first round. I was kind of late, so I didn't have enough time to get started before first round. Um, but we're here now, and we can stream the second round. Let's see. Okay. Alright, yeah, how you doing, Corona? How's everyone doing? It's a long weekend. It's Labor Day today too, also, so. Oh, excuse me. Okay. Put the code. We should be starting soon. Lim Special, can you show your list? Wonder if I have all the cards. Got today off. Hype. Nice. Yeah, I can show the list after this game. We were like already already starting. Not starting. Or yeah, the pairings already started when I started talking, and was yeah, it was basically when I was ready. The pairings were already posted, so I didn't really have enough time to show lists. We have a pretty good hand actually. That's a pretty decent hand. Took the first. Ooh, that's pretty good. They do lose a 2K though. They do that too, which is kind of interesting. Because they're not going to make us. It's pretty interesting actually. Unfortunately, we don't have like a limb or something else to play other than this Rochi, so we have to play Rochi into an L. But that does allow us to swing 6 and 7, I guess. So, we do find the limb late. Limb is kind of decent here. This card is also like really good. We could play it now to contest this Resonante, but I don't think we want to do it yet. Especially since saving Isabu will be pretty decent. So we're just going to toss. Actually, definitely it's these two. And then we can swing 6 and then 7. 6 and then 6. Getting cards in hand I actually like decently because you don't know if he's on Captain Kid. Sometimes there, sometimes there aren't. But also like, yeah, they still took one, which is nice. Freezing on the carrot is a little annoying. Takes the free swing on this. That's pretty good. Because if he didn't, then we would have rested this Resonante and used the Orochi to swing into it. Honestly, still might. We still might. It is interesting because we can't really touch this carrot. We only get one swing. Yeah, we only get one swing, so I guess actually we can't west this. We could, but we have to swing into that. So I think, especially since they're low on hand size, I'll just do it like this. Okay. Them taking that is a little concerning, but they could just not have 2Ks, to be fair. So socket doesn't really do that much. We don't need a second limb, especially since we have a second NL. We really just want to find a Whitebeard at this point. Or actually, I should have went double limb. I guess we leave a Don up anyways, but and it's an L again at this point. I don't want to get rid of a limb. I think we do this. Okay. Mihawks are kind of nice. Okay, I think we can get rid of limb and socket because I think with double Mihawk, or maybe not limb and socket, we can get rid of the socket if we have double Mihawk. Last breath. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Another one. Ooh, maybe I should be tossing both my poos, but we kind of want these Mihawks. Let's see. I mean, honestly, we're probably just going to Mihawk with this first. Maybe not first. Actually, we can swing 6 first into this. Let's see, we can go 6, 6, 6. We still have one extra Don. We do swing 6 first anyways. The only thing with that is that, yeah, I guess maybe we do want to swing 10 first. No. Yeah, actually they're low on hand size. I don't think this is a big deal. Swing onto the higher. And then, let's see, do we want to go 8 and then 10, 10? I think we do. I think we do. Because, like, yeah. I guess they could just, like, block 1K and then... I didn't do it. I thought they could have just blocked 1K and then block the next 2. But now they're going to have to give us at least a 2K, 1K, which I'm fine with, to be honest. Especially since we have a second Mihawk. How many 2Ks have they showed us? 3? 3 2Ks. And they haven't drawn any cards. They probably have 2 bricks in hand. But they can Dophius next turn, which is a little annoying. That's probably why they want to keep their carrot. Okay, I haven't looked at chat in a bit. Oh, good boss. Good luck. Thanks, Corona. So he does block 2K, 1K? Or he's... Oh, zero counter. Okay. Um. Yeah. Tencast Dofi would be kind of. It wouldn't be that bad though. Is the thing. Because okay, no, he's gonna do this. Here we can't defend this, of course, because we don't have any. Is he swing A with Bonnie too? I wonder. Does swing A with Bonnie too? Okay. It's not that he's. I wonder if he's gonna swing with us. Yeah, we have Lemon Bonnie, so. Oh, 9 swing? Interesting. Okay. We have a second Deadman's game, so we could just tap Beast 2, I guess, if we wanted to. I think it would probably make the most sense to Lim and Mihawk, though. Yeah, it definitely makes the most sense to Lim and Mihawk and do 8 with Mihawk twice. Yeah. That definitely makes the most sense. If he has 2 1Ks somehow, then I'll live with that. Yeah, I think even done up for Blast Breath at this point would be nice. All were Bonnies. Okay, he's searching now. No Tenkast Dofi. I think Tenkast Dofi would have been huge here, so it's kind of big. Bonnie wouldn't be that big of a deal. I mean, in theory, actually, we could even go for a game with the Deadman's game like we really felt like we wanted to. Probably won't. Almost certainly won't, actually, but. Just a 1K counter? That's interesting. He really doesn't have any more bricks in hand? I guess he probably needs to save a Hody or a Tenkast Dofi if he found one. I guess even Mihawk at this point would be good to save, maybe? I don't know. That will kill it. Okay, I mean, I think 5 to face. Maybe not 5. That's a free block. I don't know if you want to give him free blocks. Oh, he's playing around Deadman's game because he's going to use this. Let's see. Okay. He's already used a ton of 2Ks, so swing 6 is fine anyway. Use another 2K. Okay. I should have with this first. But he's on the 0 counter, so it could kill. Let me swing 6 again. Why not? It probably just blocks actually at this point. Blocks 1K. Takes? I mean, is he going to... Oh, that's awkward. that man's game should be crazy next turn actually. I guess he could go for Captain Kid even though he's like decently low in hand size. Maybe we should play in like because yeah he's at 5 cards and would be at 4 cards and have 2 blockers up, so probably couldn't kill his Captain Kid. Depending on if, well, I mean, he did lose a lot of 2Ks. Use one, two, just 4. I guess it's 4. So I mean, it depends on how he's on. He's used a 0 counter too. Ten cost Dofi, that makes sense. And just doesn't swing. That's interesting. Oh wait, don't we just win? We just won, right? Oh, so he was holding, I think, the Dofis earlier when he dropped the 1K probably because he had 2. Which I mean makes sense because he did probably need a Dofi to come back into the game. He did have a Captain Kid. I guess without 2Ks, Captain Kid wouldn't actually have been yeah, that strong, especially since yeah, especially since also if he played Captain Kid like the Dofi, he couldn't swing. So we still have a full board. So I guess Dofi was just the strongest regardless, but yeah. Okay. I think I need to stop share screening. I'm going to go to take a bathroom break real quick. And then next round should be starting soon. Let's go. Yeah, that's right, Corona. Nice, boss. You still so healthy? Yeah. We did still have 4 life, and our hand size never really dropped too low. Which is really important in the buy matchup to be honest. Is because like I think it's decently favors Lim, but you still want your hand sizes to drop to like nothing. So yeah. But yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. You'll play Lemon Bologna, didn't make it after 6-0 start. Oof, yeah, 6-0 start would be amazing, and then to not make it after that is kind of crazy. Bologna was 10 rounds? Is that what Bologna was? 10 rounds? Deck was nice, AF, but Shanks into UI Nami was kind of rough. Yeah, that makes sense. Shanks and UI Nami can be annoying at times. Yeah, it's interesting. UI Nami, I think, really just depends. But obviously, both their 2-cost, the Zeus and the 2-cost bounce cards, are like naturally just counter us. And then, yeah. Whoa, wow. Wow, we have a bot on the Twitch side? That's messed up. Time to remove the bot. Okay. Let's see. But yeah, you 10 rounds. UI Nami was rough mainly because of Najikun stole tempo. Yeah, then Kiku trigger into Akuma chain set me to. Yeah, the Kiku triggers are tough. Like, I think that's like definitely, especially since you can't, even if you do have soccer, you really don't want to heal them. So yeah, the Kiku trigger is definitely yeah, especially since they're also at the 6K mark already, so I don't have to give Dawn for it to swing into your Odyssey characters. So yeah, and Kuma is also just really annoying card for all what was I even saying? Oh yeah, Kuma's pretty annoying for all yellow decks. Let's see. Third loss was just a really rough hand into triple Luffy from Ray. I think Shanks was winnable in hindsight. Yeah, rough hand and triple Ray does, or triple Luffy from Ray does sound rough. And honestly, I don't. Shanks is interesting. Because I definitely think it's not like crazy bad matchup at times. But can we see lists? Wait, were you talking to me or Nico DB Corona? You're probably talking to me because you already asked, and I was in the middle of a game. So this is what we like have to play because I like woke up late and then forgot to like I had to like adjust a because I had like 2 minutes basically to submit a list, and so I was on my phone. I like had to adjust the list quickly to put into the thing before it like was too late. And so this is what we like just hurried to put in. This one we like actually are on. I think. Yeah, I think I'm not sure. I want to try 4 Bonnie. I think we might actually just be at 3 Bonnie. And I think I also might want to try 8 Cascada at like 1 or 2 because I think 8 Cascada. I don't love 8 Cascada, but I think it would be in certain situations. I think it is actually fine to play. Like versus Bonnie, I think it's like as long as you don't need to take a like an aggressive Mihawk turn. A lot of times you like don't even want to like push too aggressively because you don't want to play into Kid. And so and then like other decks like that similarly. So we might try a copy of 8 Cascada too. But I definitely think Bonnie will be at 3 or 4 in the future. So yeah. Actually don't like Sokka at that much. It's really playing at 2 because of necessity. I don't like Sokka that much, to be honest. Yep, no problem. Yes, screenshot please. Oops, I'm a minute late. Okay, let's see. Wait, we're at table 4. Let's see. Host, copy. Paste. Yeah, it's unfortunate that you can like the 6-0 start wasn't enough. But still it was impressive to do that well. And then I mean like if you have more events, then definitely could have a different result. Let's see, we're swing. Oh, okay. Versus a Sokka. This is interesting. I feel like this, like actually for any deck, the matchup just varies so much by like what they're actually playing in their Sokka list. It's like I don't even know what to think about. Like half the time when I'm playing any like the decks that I play, it's like unless it's like actually for the decks that I play, I think it's really mostly just like it depends on what they're playing for like the matchup to be like anything, which is actually interesting because we're playing a deck that like needs to could double limb. Cause yeah, if I don't double limb, it's a little risky to play one limb. Whiffing first play is such a tough move versus you. I think we will double because the problem is if we don't play limb this turn, then we have to leave our Sabo or limb rest of the next turn, which is like not ideal. So I think we'll just do it like this. This way, we just keep. Just kidding. He just does it to both of them. He kills both of them. Okay. I honestly didn't even think about that potential. We really should kill this Tashigi because of Sound Blaze, but. Yeah, it just dies. I mean, that was gonna happen regardless of the thing, right? But we did lose 1k counter. Now this hand is just not that good anymore. We can go like Adio Sabo. But honestly, in this matchup, we need more NLs and Bonnie and another one. That's just kind of bad, but we have to like try to salvage this somehow. Yeah, this is actually just pretty bad. Let's see, swing 7, potentially twice, potentially. Big problem here is that IO won't. There's no way to give IO the extra 1k. Yeah, just now since he didn't take that life, we're probably just gonna be too slow regardless. I guess I should have mulliganed. I wasn't really thinking about this card. So usually they don't play that, like a lot of builds don't play that many copies of it, and so usually I have to find it. So yeah. Swing 6. We can't even defend. Because we like need this Mihawk to have a chance. Oh, he can swing with Athena. Yeah, we just lose. We didn't find another Bonnie, which kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe he's playing a bunch of that card. Yeah, it's just one of those games where you can't find anything. Yeah. We just find all of our Sabos, none of our Dofis or Anels. This is about to be NL. And then this is who? Oh yeah, also, still haven't seen a Bonnie. We go double Dofi maybe? Oh, there's a Nell. Okay, we go Nell Dofi. Kill this brick. He's on BB, that's interesting. Yeah, BB is interesting. Everything else is kind of makes sense. Or we could just ignore it and then swing face. But I guess if we do that, I guess actually we need a Odyssey to revive for, because yeah, with Mihawk it would be 3 potential hits anyway, so I guess we don't need to swing face technically. And this card is just like, I guess we'll swing 6 on this. Another thing is we can't actually swing more than 6 anyways, so we probably won't get the swing on life. Okay, there's a Bonnie. I mean, technically we should just keep our 2Ks. Yeah, we need this Mihawk to even have a slight chance, even though our chances of winning are so low at this point. But if his hand is like not that great, then maybe. Okay, stage. Oh, okay. Oh right, we already knew he has that card. Okay. Maybe we should have kept Bonnie. I don't know. Is it going to Becca? Oh, that's just annoying. That's just annoying. Yeah, we just lose. Yeah, I guess this ace would have been something else if we weren't playing this list. So. Well, sorry, I should have mulliganed. Actually, it's not true. I don't think you ever mulligan that hand. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't know. I think probably double, because it doesn't look. I don't know if he was playing for that no Maracama card. I don't think I would just. I would just play into that every time because like I don't know who would play that many copies of that. I guess I could Lucci it regardless. Oh wait, that's not true because it was on 3 Don. I guess I can't Lucci it. Yeah. Sorry, can someone explain the point of Orochi and Small Fruit event in the deck? So wait, you played the deck without Orochi, right? Or without the Small Fruit card in the deck, right? Because basically because you know you have to play 1 cost, and basically you play Orochi, you add the Smaller Fruit, and then you can just toss it with Anel or Bonnie, so you keep your hand size. What do you like about the hand to keep no Anel, Bonnie, 3 cost Lim? Because it had Lim, I mean it had 1 cost Lim and Sabo. You're not really supposed to mulligan that hand unless it's like a deck. Well, if we went first, it'd been fine. But yeah, if we went first, it'd been fine. But which I think when I pressed the button, I didn't even look. But also, yeah, Sabo plus 1 cost Lim, you're really not supposed to mulligan that because that is like a free draw, and just easy opener. But it was also double 1 cost Lim. And so usually you're fine with playing 2 of your limbs because you have the Sabo to make up for it. And then that way usually they can't, like usually they would only clear 1 of the limbs at most, and they have to rest them and then attack into them. Because like the other thing is if you didn't have the 1 cost opener, you can't even kill both limbs anyways. Yes, you have to swing into them first anyways. But yeah, so that's the reason why we kept. I mean, I don't know actually if I would ever really not keep that hand because double 1 cost Lim with like Dofi or Sabo is usually kind of broken. Into like even removal decks. But I mean, Amo no Kamu does exist specifically in Saka, but I usually don't think they're playing that many copies. Um, so yeah. I mean, actually, yeah, one cost slim is like potential. Depending on where your hand is, like almost a reason to keep alone because one cost slim is so broken. Most of the time you win if you're not having a draw power. If it was like your only card. But yeah, yeah, no. Yeah, I guess also yeah, I think it was mostly just because we're on the wrong list on that one. Because also I was only able to squeeze in one blast breath because I mean I was in a hurry, so I only had one in it. And so that also protects Sir Sabo potentially, but even if we mulligan, there's a low chance we'd find that. So if he swings 10 into if double one cost slim came and work, that means that our card would have always been rested, and the best way to counter that would have been like a blast breath, but we're not even playing the make up of blast breath. So like um so if he always swings 10 into our Odyssey, you like usually have to let it go anyways. Um yeah. So yeah. Actually wait, how many Bonnie am I playing in this? Playing 3 Bonnie. Because like the thing is that if I woke up and was on my computer, we might have submitted this, but also if I woke up early enough, we would probably have played something. Like we would have adjusted it to how I wanted to adjust it, and so we'd still be playing 3 Bonnie, but we would have more blast breath. Yeah, I guess the main difference would be that we would have more blast breath unless, because I think what I'm going to do is probably. Also, I don't think I want audio. I do like audio, but I think usually audio doesn't have that big of impact. And I think Nami makes more sense too. Especially since a lot of times you need a like you wanna like sometimes you have your Sabo and you need 3 characters rested. A lot of times if you don't have your limb you have to play one of these. Or not one of these. Usually the starter play. Usually don't open double limb anyway, so you usually have to play like Orochi and improve if you don't open your limb. If you go first, which is not ideal. I think this like if you were to play Nami instead, if you open Sabo and you want 3 cards rested on the field, then like it's a lot more fine than playing one of these. Yeah, because I was trying this for a bit, but I don't actually like that card. And this also comes up versus Shanks, because if they're on the first curve, it's really good to Nami them when they're on 7, and then they can't Beckman you. And depending on which version it is, they might not even have another good play for only 6 Dawn. So, yeah. I have been rewatching your VODs to learn, Lim. What's the difference about your list today versus last 2 streams? Last 2 streams, let's actually not save this over the other one. See this old list still here? Oh no, I already saved over it. Okay. So let's see. I think the last 2 streams I've been playing maybe something like, or no, I was playing something like, I think I was playing this. It might have been 2 buying actually, but because I was playing this like, I think 2 streams ago I was playing this, and I think the last stream I think I did buff up Bonnie by 1. I was playing this. We're playing this in the tournament only by accident. We don't actually like this list that much because we were just rushing to put a list in, and I was on my phone, so I just had to like get cards in fast in like 2 minutes. So this is like not an actual list. Like you can see the resemblance, but me not getting in the blast breath is actually a big deal. So yeah, basically, I copied an old list I had on my phone already, and copy pasted and then like adjusted it quickly, so that I could get the list in time. And then this is what I think in the ranked games we're gonna play later. This is what I probably will be playing, trying out. Oh wait, I'm missing a card. That's a lie. I have to add a card. I think I might even just try one kata. Maybe. I actually might play Uta. I used to play Uta a while ago. I think Uta might still be good. I think the only problem with Uta is that it's kind of awkward with Blast Breath. Actually, I think Larry might try. Probably just better than Katakuri. Yeah, actually, I think we might try Uta again. So I think, yeah. Because usually the only reason why Uta would be bad is if it's like a heavy removal meta. I think that's the reason why I moved away from Uta, because in the Shanks teach format, which is like the format that I was playing, like OP10 post ban was the time I was playing Lim the most. Shanks and Teach were very removal based, and then there's also Lucci, so Uta was a little rough, but versus like good players. But right now it's like really not. I mean, like Uta would in theory be good versus Zoro, so, and then like Rayleigh obviously is a removal deck. Teach is like decreasing. So yeah, we might try one of Uta. I think the other thing, I think Katakuri would just lose to removal even harder. So I'm also hesitant with trying out Kata with because I don't think it's actually good to Zoro either. Anyways. So yeah. But I could also just like not play either, which is possible. It's possible that I don't play either. But I think I'm really happy with 3 Bonnie and I think I don't know if I want 4 blast. The thing is, I don't know if I want 4 blast breath because the problem is if you see it too early, like if you see 2 copies early and you're not going, if you're going first, and you see 2 copies early and you see a good hand, you like these are legitimately just 2 bricks in hand. Until two turns later because you're yeah, because on your 3 dawn turn you're obviously gonna play Odyssey. And ideally on your next turn you find a limb, and obviously if you don't find a limb then yeah you could blast breath. But usually if you don't find a limb you want to like do an aggressive play and find like a Mihawk. And so or like even just swing aggressively like 777. And usually don't need like that kind of counter early because usually they want to build their board too. Especially since like if you went first, right, you establish a 5 cost body, and then if you establish another one, they're probably not just gonna all in on one swing because you already have another character already anyways. So yeah, usually if you go first, if you see too many early, like you don't really need blast breath early going first. Are you going to still play test the Boa Whitebeard Marco Sep? That was fun to watch. Wait, the next round start? Probably. We're share screening again? What do they have against me today? Okay, it's not a big deal. Actually, really doesn't matter. But the round did start, so we're going to host. That's right, they're 2 clumsies. Oh wait, actually wait, which one is it? Okay. I think last time it was maybe. Oh wait. Oh okay, it's this one. I think it's this one, right? Is there only one clumsy in the tournament? I hope so. Yeah, there's only one clumsy entertainment. Okay, yeah, it's definitely this one. There's 2 clumsy in the server, so I always get confused. Well, not confused, because imagine the other clumsy has participated in at least one of the other tournaments. And their name is literally exactly the same on Discord and in the Limitless. So yeah, if they were ever in the same tournament, I'd be very confused. We're playing against. Oh, that's right. Clumsy's a Tenryubito name. I actually still remember that was like that before. Let's see. And technically, this isn't that good of a hand versus Uro. Well, actually, no, it's fine. It's fine, actually. Yeah, no, it should be fine. We played a limb even though it could. We actually can't play double limb versus Uro, even though technically, like if we had blast breath, I actually would double limb here. We have double 2K. That's actually really good. Because they could play the 3 cost card, which the good news is that loses them a 2K. They don't have a 3 cost card, so yeah. Now we're just going to Sabo. If they don't swing 7, we'll counter. They swing 5. I'm gonna toss this. We don't need it anymore. And they're gonna play a blocker. Oh, they're gonna search. Interesting. I almost want to swing with this, just because they're gonna swing anyways into our Sabo. I think I will just swing into this because the thing is, yeah, I think I will because I would rather them actually just swing 10 into our Sabo than them establish a Tashigi too, which I'm sure they will actually just Maybe actually that wasn't a great play because now they can kill our limb. I don't think it'll matter too much from here on out. Maybe it will. But yeah, I guess now they can kill our limb with his Piranha for free, which. But yeah, next turn we're going to we're gonna defend this. My way does. We're defending this. I guess the only problem is that maybe I should have actually not done it like that because then I don't know. I think I still kind of like this play because we want to put some pressure on. Yeah, now we do have to do this now. Which good news is that this wasn't our life, so we do still get to keep hand ties, and we do like our other cards, so it's like actually pretty relevant. We're actually annul first to make sure that we don't find limb. We don't find limb, and then we can swing 7/7 here. I guess actually I could have swung that first too because that could have been limb. Trigger a killer Orochi. Of course you let the Orochi go. Our Sabo is probably dead to be honest. Unless actually no, Sabo is probably just dead. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have not swung our one cost limb because then, yeah, I think I was being a little too aggressive. Swing 7. It's a little aggressive to take this. No, we shouldn't take this. Leaving 2 Dawn up though is kind of interesting. I'm gonna limb. Okay. Oh, it's because he wants to do that. Let's see. I want to null first. Could Mihawk. Could Mihawk in the null. I could swing 6/7/7, or I could even swing 7/7. Limit no. Yeah, the only problem is we don't have Blast Breath. I mean, we only have 1 Blast Breath in this build because we didn't get enough Blast Breath. Yeah, I think we definitely have to annul because otherwise we're just like really far behind. Yeah, I think actually swing 6 with the annul first, and then we can annul again to C, and then we're probably going to limb and swing 7. Or no, I guess we can still swing 7/7 if we do that. So yeah, we just swing 7. I guess the only reason why I think would be hesitant to do that is because we could find the Bonnie, which would mean that we could Bonnie in an L2. Actually, yeah, we'll swing 7. So we could also find our limb and go limb, no limb. We also want, I think we want to keep it Dawn up anyways. But yeah, also going first, I think we're like pretty favored versus Zoro. Going second, you like almost need a Blast Breath, but this build is not playing that many Blast Breath, so it's like, yeah. Yeah, I think we just swing 7 again. We could annul again. We probably actually need to annul again, to be honest, because we didn't find a blast breath. Could even a poo. Oh wait, no, we have. Oh, we could have poo and kill this. Okay, we'll try that maybe. Saka. We could keep this limb. Double. I mean, we don't need more than one Mihawk. I guess the question is like, do we think it could thrive? Next turn to limb. Should probably just want to focus on. Let's swing 6. We actually won't do this now because we can always just rest this later for 1 Dawn, and this keeps hand size, so. And we might actually just also not want to toss this. I mean, we might have to toss this, I mean. Maybe we can bait him into going for game. I mean, even if he does go for game, we do lose NL. Kind of want to do it though. No, we probably shouldn't do that. Plays a Cavendish, swings. Board. We actually could defend this too, but we won't. He might do it again though. Oh no, he can't. Okay. He's just gonna freeze us. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We have a. We might just have to Mihawk to kill the Tashigi. Because if we don't kill the Tashigi, probably it's like Giga dead. Yeah, Luna's really annoying too. Like no blast breath. We go second and they have Luna. It's like probably pretty low win rate at that point. There's no reason why we shouldn't have swung R1 Coslum because I might not even removed it. So the rest of the Saba. I was just I haven't played in a in the week since the weekend or past weekend. I think we have to do this. 9 and then 9. No, I guess it has to be 8. Oof. I think yes, because we have to leave it Dawn up for sure. There's almost no way that they don't have enough to protect this. Maybe I should swing face anyways then. We're like almost certainly dead, actually. I guess it was close. They had to give up 2 1Ks. Maybe I should have swung 9. Well, no, they still block. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. So we'll do this. If we swung 9-9, we'd have had it, but we're 100% lose if we do that. We're also probably also 100% losing anyways, unless like this last card's a blast breath and he actually doesn't have the restand card, but I feel like he either has a restand card or even if he loses again, he wins. But he probably added it, to be honest. I just wasn't paying attention. Was he doing it the passive way? Yeah, he's doing it the passive way. Or no, well, I guess he's just swinging 7, so he's not doing the passive way. He's swinging good numbers. 9 cost Zoro, another Luna. Here we picked. Yeah, I honestly kind of threw the moment I swung the 1 cost Lim. I just wasn't really thinking straight. I was like, yeah, I mean, if they didn't have a pronoun field, then maybe it was actually a reasonable play. But since they had the pronoun field, it was a free kill on 1 cost Lim. Alright, they can't talk because it's time to review the name. Morning, Cal. ChinoizeCup is going alright. We kind of woke up late and then had to do a unfortunate list for Lim, and we're like feeling it back-to-back games. To be honest, because yeah, we like really need Blast Breath in that matchup. So yeah. But we'll survive. Are we ever running Luna and Lim or too much tempo loss? I mean the problem is like I don't think Luna is really what Lim wants to do versus Zoro or Rayleigh. Even though in theory it's not that bad versus Rayleigh, I don't think it would come up that much versus Zoro. You like rest like maybe 1.5 cards versus Zoro. Potentially, but versus Rayleigh, I mean, if you played it knowing they have Luna, of course you could actually get a decently sized Luna on Rayleigh. I think the main problem with Luna, I think Luna isn't that good unless you're playing like multiples of it, and you like can reasonably Luna them twice. But and before, like in EBO2, we could like obviously run Luna because we like the main deck was like GP Luffy, and we could like make the space for it. But right now it's like I don't even know if we could play 3 Luna. 2 Luna is like fine, I guess, but if you're only gonna Luna them once, it's like it's kind of awkward depending on the situation or the tempo, I guess. Better way to put it. Yeah, Luna's also just not that great versus our bad matchups. I think actually that's the main reason I wouldn't probably play Luna in this format is that like Shanks is like really like Shanks isn't one of those matchups where you just want to give up because you know you would lose anyway. Shanks is like a very reasonable matchup. And like if you go first, you're like almost fine if they don't play Luckuru. If you go second, you kind of have to hold high roll, but it's not like unreasonable. So it's not like a matchup where you want to play like you don't care if you're playing a bad card into it because you're like, oh, I'm gonna lose this matchup anyways. And like so, but obviously, Luna is just terrible in Shanks. And then for the other, like UP Luffy's another matchup you kind of want to be wary of, and obviously be terrible into UP Luffy. Versus Bonnie, I mean, I guess technically you can freeze their Cavendish when maybe you wouldn't be able to kill it. Or like their carrot when you wouldn't be able to kill it, but I don't think Luna's that great versus Bonnie for sure either. So it's like, yeah. But I mean, like if GP Luffy just like took over and then like it was still Zoro, Rayleigh, then like I could see Luna making, or like that was like your local meta, like a ton of GP, and then Zoro, Rayleigh, and then like the previous mentioned decks weren't that popular. Then yeah, you could be playing Luna for sure. Or like for some reason Luna, or if like Lim took over, then also I guess Luna would be good because Luna's great in the mirror. There's one more match going. We'll just play this last game, just because. Well, we do get ranking points if we finish 3-2, I think, for this month. Is that how that works? Yeah, we do get ranking points if we finish 3-2. How are you, Cal? How's your morning? How's it going? And how's anyone else doing? While we're waiting for the next round. Oh, did it get posted? Oh wait, why am I still on the channel? Oh, Nitrix is undefeated. Dang. He's undefeated with Sokka. Maybe his build is a sauce. That is the one thing I think I don't love about playing against Sokka. You kind of just like don't know completely. They have like a lot of cards that you technically want to play around, but you don't really know what exactly they're playing because they could be on a lot of different cards, a lot of different options, and like if you play around all of them, then obviously that would hurt your potential of what you could do. Which if you're in a tournament and you really don't know, you probably should play around all of them, but because you just really don't know. Which I think is one of Sokka's strengths, which sometimes just results into they get punished or they don't get punished because they don't care. Which is like, it's like the strength and the weakness of Sokka, because like if they don't care and they just would get punished by something, and you don't have it, then it's just like, well, doesn't matter. Okay, next round did start. We're share screening again. Very EP, haha. Watching the limb for inspo. Nice. Well, if you didn't get the memo, do not play this specific list because we're a little bit late to submit, and so we kind of had to rush on our phone to submit a list. We weren't late. We submitted on time, but only because we rushed. And so this isn't the actual list. It's like missing, or not missing, but like the ratios are not how it's supposed to be because I was in a hurry and had to submit on my phone. Oh wait, I guess I didn't share the code with them yet. Oops. Oh, what is their username actually? Oh, I see. Oh. Their their username. Oh wait. Oh wait. Actually, wait. I actually don't even know. Oh, now I'm confused. Okay, that's not even their username either. Can I have to find who this person, like what their actual username is on Discord? Uh, where's this? There's no way I would know that. Okay, actually, I'm just gonna do it. Perspective. He's like added, even though the even though the name isn't there. Like even though their name doesn't show up for like both of the names that would show up. They just like added with the actual name, and even though like it doesn't ping anyone. I think I need to start doing that actually if I can't find them. Like either of their names. An L. Ooh, that's not a good hand versus an L. Or versus anyone actually. This is not a good hand versus anyone either. Okay, two bad hands. Yep, more Blast Breath needed into green 0. Yeah. Yep. I mean Blast Breath is also just good card in general. But we were just, well, it was because it was like a list that I had like a week ago that I was like playing a ton of Dead Man's Game. Because because this card is kind of broken, but it doesn't protect characters, so you don't want to run too many of it because it only protects your leader. Okay, they're going to kill this, I'm assuming. They're also swinging into life. They're not stabbing us. Oh wait, what? What is happening? They didn't. Okay, they're about to their whole life about to be triggers. Are they defending too? Yeah, I mean, honestly, Nell's not the deck that I'd expect to just play a naked rested character, which is not what you want to do, right? Versus any deck. You ideally want to start with an active Odyssey. But I don't expect Nell ever to like, that's like very shocking that they didn't just like swing into my character. Probably not gonna want to Sokka anything they play because you're not gonna Sokka this Kiku. Well, I guess there's a chance we would, but Bonnie? Probably not. I think it has to be this. Swing 5, play Limb. They're counting pretty aggressively. Should I be scared? I think we have enough 2Ks, to be honest. Mihawks are kind of insane in this matchup. Probably want to Bonnie and Mihawk this turn. What do you think about running Beer Luffy instead of Sokka in the deck? Beer Luffy doesn't work because we're not a what's it called? We're not a Straw Hat, so Beer Luffy doesn't work. Beer Luffy I think would be crazy in this deck. Maybe not crazy, but it would be good for sure. Probably actually just the Mihawk. I actually don't even know if we want a Mihawk anymore. Cause he's gonna be at. Guess it's fine. He's not 9 down or 10 down yet, so putting on 1 isn't the worst thing in the world. But we definitely keep our Bonnie just in case we're not going for game. We see another Mihawk anyways. Never punished. Let's see. Probably a swing 5. Probably a swing 5. At this point, we could actually kill the Kiku. Like if we wanted to. Probably 7. Or actually no, 5 again, then we can swing. No, actually, I guess probably should swing 7. Yeah, probably should be 7. Or no. How do I want to do this actually? Probably 7. Because if I swing 5, they counter, and that like forces us to Mihawk basically. So yeah, we swing 7. Okay, now this is interesting because we could actually like pressure pretty hard if we wanted to. Beer, or not beer Luffy. Egghead Luffy. Let's see. I guess we can also Bonnie first. There's really no reason not to just like they're not gonna take this. This is like a free counter now. And then we get to decide if we want to Mihawk or if we find something else. But we're probably just going to Mihawk, to be honest. Unless we find maybe a Null. Maybe. Yeah, we actually probably will Null. Actually, let's see. We do have a Blast Breath. Like, our hand actually isn't that bad, so we don't need to Null. We do already have a second Mihawk. Maybe we should probably. We probably should actually Mihawk. Yeah. No, we should Mihawk. Because we already have Blast Breath. And so if they swing 8, we're just going to do this. Now, it would be awkward if they like swung 7 into our NL for some reason. Which, I don't know why they would do that. Because if they swing 7, I think they're like the type to just like swing 7 in the face. And then we can just Deadman's Game if we like needed to. I can see them swing 6, which 2Ks wouldn't matter anyways. I think what they'll do is I think they're going to swing 8. Or I guess this first. But then they're going to swing 8 into our NL and then they're going to... That's what I think they're going to do. 6. Interesting. They might not even have they might have to Katakuri. I guess they might have to Katakuri, I guess. Or maybe they could be on Kid, but Kid is like really slow here. Rush Dofi. That's also really slow. That's like really, really slow. I think we just win now. Unless they have like the god triggers in life. We just win. We're just pretend we didn't draw that. Don't look at this card. We're going for game. Anyways, they did have the Katakuri the previous turn, so they could have tossed this card if they wanted to. But I do think if they didn't have Kuma, this probably was their best play. Even though it's not very good. Let's see. 7s would be 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. We could go 7 6 times? 7 6 times? It's probably worth it because they're playing yellow. And so their trigger could be anything. So we probably want to swing 7. 6 times. Okay, he had brick. He probably has second brick in hand, especially if he's playing like this card and like the other bricks they has to play. Takes again. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually just a mathematical game if he didn't hit a trigger because this could be 2K, 1K, 2K, 1K. And then we even have another, you need 2K, 1K, 2K, 1K, 2K, 1K, and then another 2K, 1K. You need 8 cards in hand. To counter out of it. And so he probably, I think he would need 2 triggers. If I'm not crazy. I think it would need to be 2 triggers for him to survive. Well, actually, it depends on the trigger too. Because, well, yeah, actually, it depends because like also this card into another trigger, but if it's not into another trigger, then this card also loses some of cards, so it kind of changes things. But it's interesting. Yeah, I think also, yeah. Let's see. I guess that's the last round, so we can play ranked. Need to stop streaming. Or not streaming. Share screening. I guess I did stop share streaming. I just didn't leave. This winner, Nitrax did win. They won with Sokka. That's interesting. Sokka player we lost against. They won, so I feel less bad now. We lost to the winner, and their list was actually kind of, but they were on pudding, which is not like that spicy, but you know, it's not every soccer plays pudding. And then they're on something that was spicy. What were they playing? I don't remember what they were playing something that I thought was spicy. Forgot what it was. Cause I remember I saw it playing. I was like, not many people play pudding, of course, but then there was another card that was like, no one plays that, or not no one, but like not many people at all play that. You're right. Sorry for your supers. No worries. No worries. Nice Fenric Mash Flash. Thanks, Corona. Let's see. Oh yeah, now I can delete this not good build. That was an accident. Good news, we still got 4 ranking points. Okay, I didn't expect to win with this build because I think not having like Reese play against Zoro. Like I think every other matchup, if we don't have like that many blast breath, it's like not that big of a deal. But Zoro, kind of a big deal. All right, yeah, just need to delete. Okay, and then we're going to do this. We're gonna try this card. Because if we weren't playing this card, it would be like a 2K, Bonnie, or Blast Breath. But I think I just want something else that does something. And so that's the reason why we're trying another card to add in. So everything else I think is like really like comfortable where it's at. I wouldn't change any of these Odysseys to less or more. I think it has to be max with these. We are trying this Nami instead of Adio. But that's like it's just like trying out a different 2K, which is a little bit different. Cause yeah, if it was the fourth one would be, or like another 2K would be the fourth Apu. Yeah, I don't think we want to lower Sokka, even though I don't actually like Sokka that much this format. But kind of have to play Sokka. Oh, I think I also might try the Dog Wisdom list for Rayleigh. That list actually, I don't like the normal Straw Hat list, but I think that list is nice because I think the normal Straw Hat list play too much fluff. I don't think he was playing any fluff because he was only playing that one. He was only playing one of the boost card, which I also like playing one of the 2-cost Straw Hat boost card. But he was playing the 2-cost Luffy, which I didn't even think about, to be honest. Which I think is good. This hand is... Did I switch? I guess I did switch lists because we have Nami. This hand is not that good. It's not that bad. Arasaba most likely just dies for free. And even if it doesn't die for free, we have to toss our whole hand to save it. This hand isn't much better. But the good news is that We have Limb and L follow up, so even if it doesn't survive, well, actually, now we have a Blast Breath, so it kind of doesn't matter. Um, but that is the thing. Like, also, if you like Limb and L follow up is fine if your first character dies, like because assuming your first character died because they committed to it, um, you don't care that much that it died because ooh, that's unfortunate because we could have killed this card. Um, mm, we want to swing. I don't. I think we swing 6 and play our new game. Unfortunately, it's not that unfortunate. It's just we had one cost, we could have killed this card. We don't want to leave it down for Blast Breath because I think they're gonna kill it anyways. Okay, they're not gonna kill it anyways. They are gonna kill it though. They'll probably swing 10 into it, maybe. I mean, if they don't swing 10 into it, we were saving it anyway. Oh, actually, they could still. They're just like Giga Ramping. Oh, this card is also so good versus Limb because this is like OG like really hard Limb counter because we play a 6,000 power card really early. So they're like they could even quadruple ramp going first, which is kind of crazy. I wonder if this card is like actually good though. This format. So yeah, this card is kind of insane to Limb because we're gonna have an Odyssey, so they literally just gain. They pay 1 Dawn to ramp 2. Probably don't want to take this. I'm guessing they don't kill our. That is kind of interesting. They don't kill our new gate. I think we just kill this. Yeah, we can actually just swing 6 into face. Yeah, I guess 6 into face, 5 into 0-0. I probably don't care that much about 0-0 anyways because if they ramp, I guess it's not. I guess technically if they minus Dawn, they can ramp. Dawn back. We do also have like Liminal potentially. But I do think this makes more sense. This is just a such a value kill to kill 5 costs with Sokka. Okay, let me leave a Dawn up for Blast Breath, which is nice. The only thing with this play is you're like losing potentially 2 Dawn because we didn't ramp with leader, and then we might even be minusing another Dawn, so we'd only be at 8 instead of being at. Well, we'd be at 10 if we just use leader ability. But we were probably always gonna use Blast Breath, so we'd most likely be at 9. But it depends on what they do, because if they don't swing high enough with Luffy, they won't need to Blast Breath. What makes Secret Rare buying better than something like Blocker Mihawk? Because Blocker Mihawk doesn't. Well, first of all, Blocker Mihawk you can't play on 7. Just kind of want to take this just because I have double Blast Breath. Mihawk, interesting. We could go like Limb, and L. I know we want to leave a Dawn up still. I guess we'll go Limb and I don't know. Could also go Mihawk, but I think we want to fix our hand a little bit. So, but buying is good for hand fixing, and we can play on 7. It's also not a brick. It not being a brick is a big one, actually. Yeah. I guess we swing 7 after this. Cause no, I think still need to leave Dawn up. Okay. There goes Aruta. Actually, I shouldn't do that. Guess just this. Yeah, this isn't looking too good because we went second, and then they just have too much counter. So now we're just going too slow. Especially the main thing, this card was just too. They ran up 2 Dawn for free basically. So yeah, we also didn't have the kill for this because usually one of the things that can save us when we go second is if we have the new gate kill and they play 0-0, and so it's like not as bad. You know, swing. I mean, if they swing face, we kind of still have to counter. So. Using face. Yeah, still kind of have to counter. That's really annoying. I mean, we still have to counter it though, because like if they swung 10 again, then we would obviously be counting like we don't have another 2K, so we'd lose like 3 cards in hand. Well, I guess if this was a 2K, then maybe not. But I guess we lemon L again, probably. Yeah, we kind of have to actually. We get a 2K, that's good. Another 2K. Okay. We get a life for only a 6K swing. This would, I guess, actually would have mattered actually this game. Because Bonnie, I mean not Bonnie, Nami really comes up when they want to play 9 cost and then leave a Dawn up for Giant. That really didn't happen this game. Okay. We're probably not dead. The good news. Bad news. We're gonna have to make it through. Actually, they are out of counter too. Bad news is that they haven't used Giant yet. They still have a life, and so we're gonna have to make it through like 5 Giants. Yeah, they probably have 5 Giant. These are all Giants in hand right now. They actually have extra Giant for free, so yeah. We're gonna have to make it through 5 Giants. That's the bad news. They did Nami twice. Wait, no, they Nami once actually. Oh yeah, they Nami once. They added Giant too. Was that the only Straw Hat then? Or maybe they didn't have a Straw Hat 2K. I guess that they could add. Maybe actually showing that you added Giant's not that big of a deal anymore. Here's what happens. We just take everything, and then they just go for it. And then we win. I mean, this was gonna have to be last turn anyways, so. Because if they established anything else, we were not surviving much longer. They didn't. They did not go for it. Tragic. Okay, we still have Dead Man's Game. Just kidding, we don't have Dead Man's Game. We just swing 6s though first. 6. And then we do the last one will be Mihawk. So we might be fine, maybe. Okay. We're actually about to get punished by a grab blade. The reason why I swing with these limbs first is because I want to play around Red Rock and grab, like the chance of them having Red Rock and grab blade. Okay, we actually just lose. Yeah, we just lose because we know they have giant. Okay, technically we should play a blocker. Okay, no. There's a chance that somehow they have like no, they like see no other counter. Which is like extremely low chance. But technically, it's possible. See, I bet you they had no other counter in hand. Besides Giant. And Nanami, actually. Okay. GG. Yeah, we try our best, Corona. Going second versus UP Luffy is like rough for multiple reasons, because the normal counter card is the 5 cost kill card, and we just play right into it. It's not that we really play into it, it's just the fact that it naturally carries us. I guess we could keep this hand. Resetting Dofi is kind of nice. Yeah, this is a safe hand too, or like, since we went first, it's like a hand that we probably shouldn't mulligan because we could get like an actual bad hand into Zoro. With this hand, at least our first eyes, he's like safe, which is good. Unless they had like a trigger that killed our Apu. 2K right off the bat, okay. Of course, you let this card die. Unless he swings 5. If he swings 5 for some reason, we will just block it. But if he swung 5 life, we would also block it. Oh. Interesting. Okay. We are just gonna swing 7 twice and then play a Dofi. Swing with our Apu. I'm assuming we're just gonna get Tashigid. Which is fine. One of our Dofis die. Good news is that we didn't take any pressure last turn. Like, our Dofi gave us a free block. Oof, we had a 2K. Man, this guy is being super passive. This is not how you want to play. Like, if we had a 2K, you get punished. If we had a 2K. We don't have a 2K though, so it's fine. For him. We could block 1K this. Okay, we'll actually. Yeah, I think it will. Obviously, you can't swing into our Dofi with the Zoro. This hand is just like double Dofi. I love how all these cards are just right next to each other. Like, they literally came right next to each other. The Mihawk right next to each other. The Negates are right next to each other. Actually, it's not true. This Negate was in life, wasn't it? But what if the sim was like, it just gives you the card and it's like, actually what's in here is not predetermined, it's like just random, you know? It's like, what if? Let's see, I guess this is a Mihawk turn. We're swinging 5, 7, 7, 7 if we really wanted to. It'd be a little risky. especially since it plays into this card. Maybe you should swing like 8 into this, 8 into life twice. Maybe not. I mean, actually, I kind of do like 5-7-7-7 with this hand. So yeah, we just didn't find any of our hand side keepers in Bonnie and Eller Limb. We're gonna go 5-7 because I think if we swing like anything higher, it's just like a very inefficient turn. And we don't really need to leave Dot because this isn't Blast Breath. And we don't want to gamble on one of these cards or Blast Breath to save our arrested card. We just use it from the start. I'm guessing actually this gets to 2 life then. If he's just using it from the start. Unless. Actually, probably just used it because he has multiple. Zero counter. Oh, he is low on counter. Actually. Maybe we got his only Tashigi. No, he hasn't. He opened 3 Tashigis? Wow. Wait, no, actually he didn't. Okay. That's interesting. It's actually really interesting. Of course we had to let this die. We're gonna protect. Oh, just kidding. We can't protect. That's right. We can't protect. Twice. We'll protect this one though. Just kidding. We won't. Sabo? Oh my gosh. Okay, Anel. Oh, okay, this is fine. It's not really fine, but it's like close enough to being. It's a lot better than it was 2 seconds ago. So. Let's see. I want to do Anel. We're gonna swing 6 first. Or no, I know what we can do first. We're gonna do this. Okay. This isn't good. It's like almost needs to find a 2K. I mean, Newgate's lucky that Newgate's good versus really, because the amount of times where you just see Newgates and it's like this card doesn't do anything, it's actually a decent amount. Let's see, we can swing 6 and then 8. Or no, we need to leave it on up. I guess it has to be like 5 and then 8. Oh wait, no, that's not true. It'd be 6 and then 8, yeah. That's actually... Swing 5 is technically a little bit risky. But we don't want him to block anyways, so... This is fine. He blocked it anyways? Interesting. Let's see. Question is, do we swing into these? Probably can swing into Shigi. We probably need to swing into this Tashigi. Maybe he has another 0 counter. Yeah, maybe we should swing into this. Oh, he has just enough counter. Okay. Maybe I should have swung into this. We're just actually dead to restand 0. So we probably lose. Let's see. We kind of need to block one of these ones. Also is counter. So yeah, we're losing to this anyways. I think we would need to like, if we were gonna block with the Dofi, it probably should be to check the other blocker. Because then that means that. But now he swings this twice, or no? Okay. There's a chance actually now. Oh wait, no, he's not, because he just does it. That's right. Oh wait, actually no, there still is a chance. That's right, because he didn't swing but it's still pretty low. So let's see, we have to swing like 4, 6, 7, 8, 6, 7, 8. We can do 6, 7, 8. I have a trigger that affects one cost, right? It would just be, it's just this one that we're mainly playing around, and Luna. Of course, we swing with our characters first. Maybe we swing 6 with our limb first then, just so maybe he doesn't think about it as much. Oh yeah, we were losing. Oh, he even has this card. He'd be a 6k leader. And another 2k? Yeah, that's interesting though. Yeah, we just need, we usually want to find some type of hand advantage, really, like Bonnie or Lim. I mean, Bonnie, Lim, or an L. I mean, main one is an L, of course, but. Best top deck. Oh wait, did I miss a? Sup coach. I won Green Zero with Marco last locals. Lost to UP 3-1. Oh, nice. Or not nice, they lost, but 3-1's not bad. It's also good that you were able to overcome Zero. I know a lot of people consider that a pretty bad matchup for Marco. I don't consider it that like that. But got one booster with credit and open that altar was not. Oh, that's nice. Best top deck. I already read that actually. Yeah, it was for a few seconds. What we really need to do was top deck the Mihawk on our last turn. Then we'd just be like Giga Lucky, but we could have won if we top decked the Mihawk. So then we swing like what, 8? Oh yeah, 8, 9, 9. Oh, we still lose actually if we top deck Mihawk. Ironically, because their last life was 2k. Unless they didn't lose their no, we still lose actually. Let's see. I mean, this is just a pass, of course. Smoker is another one of those annoying decks where you kind of want to go first against. And obviously you want to go first versus every deck, but I mean like it matters more versus Smoker. Let's see. We could Sabo with protection of Blast Breath. I think Sabo might get bodied versus Smoker anyways. Yeah. Don't really want to use a blast breath. That's interesting. They're using our cards against us. It's messed up. It's actually really messed up. Like, how could they use our Resonante against us? I don't care. It says Navy on it. It's our card. It's messed up. We definitely want our limb for next turn. This card is actually, it would probably just Dofi actually. Maybe no. Yeah, it's probably just Dofi. I don't think they're gonna swing. Like if they do swing 10, that's fine anyways. They might. But I think they probably will swing if anything, I think they will swing 8 and then we can 2K 1K. Which probably actually would have to be this and no. Unless we want to let them keep their yes, I think it has to be this and a no. We have to just hope that I guess actually, oh no, this is a 5. Yeah, no, we just want to kill this card. They might hoodie us, to be fair. Around 7, they might hoodie us. So we're gonna leave the Dawn up. Doesn't matter if they block for some reason here. Yeah. Mihawk. If they swing face with Smoker, I'll take it. I don't care. Banish Mega. This is probably like a brick. Anyways, this is like actually, there's really not that many bad cards that this could be. But it just changes the point. If they swing face with Smoker, we're taking it. Oh, they're not swinging face with Smoker. Unlucky. They might swing like high again, which we just let that go. Sokka's an insane top deck. But we don't need to Sokka if they like take very aggressively here for some reason, which they could. They really could. Man, the chat on the stream is like so far behind. Oh wait, no, maybe I'm just behind on YouTube. Just kidding. My YouTube actually was just really far behind on the live I was. Okay. I lied. They did take? They're crazy. Okay, I guess we swing 7 with this. Wait, yeah, because then if they take like a crazy person, then of course we're just going to swing 10 twice. They do take like a crazy person. Okay, and it shows that they didn't have another counter. Now this is Mulgun, Mole Pistol, and then we lose. It's not Mole Pistol. 2K, oh 1K. Okay, we get their whole hand. Wow, we got their whole hand. Okay, they're gonna need to do some serious defense here to survive. Dang. Have they used the wild Usopp emote? I guess they probably just didn't have. I don't know. Taking that first 5K swing is like kind of crazy. But maybe they just weren't thinking about it. Playing this Isho? I guess it's a slasher navy. It's kind of cool. Okay. The big ones are playing this card. That's interesting. That's interesting. Very interesting. I mean, we kind of had to beat them though because they're using our cards. We can't let them, you know, beat us with our own cards. That'd be messed up. If we go first, this is like, I mean, Bonnie actually isn't even that great on the first curve anyways. Bonnie is really like a second curve card. This hand is actually not that bad because we have Lemon and L. So if they kill the first Stofi, then we're like not completely lost. Hopefully they like for some reason swing 6 into our Dofi. If they swing 7 into, okay, that's also fine. I guess the only thing is we can't swing again. It's not amazing. It's like really slow. Probably just take, we can either take a null or the 2k. Dofi and Nuga are not that great in this matchup. I'll just take Nami. Because I don't think we're going to play too slow after the start. And 2Ks are going to be important. Bonnie's pretty good. Sokka, I don't think we might need it. I mean, they didn't do anything, so maybe Sokka will be decent. Probably go Mihawk Bonnie next turn anyways, so maybe not. Okay. We're going to Uta should be good in this matchup. Uta should be great in this matchup actually. Oh, this is annoying. We can defend this though, so it's not the worst. It didn't swing. Guess we go Bonnie and Lim. That's kind of weird because you're not using leader effect. Kind of doesn't matter. Maybe we'll swing 6 first to see. I guess actually we can swing more than 6. Or no, we probably want to leave a Dawn up. Oh no, we would have to swing 6 if we wanted to go Bonnie and Mihawk. But I guess if we went Lim and Mihawk, we could go Lim and Mihawk actually. We probably should go Lim and Mihawk. They took on a 6 swing too. Or actually, we could even like find something else. And our Mihawk actually is decent. The only unfortunate thing is that one of our limbs will be rested. But the good news is that Uta will make these limbs 6k anyways. We just need to hope that they don't like kill everything. I have to do this. You know, that gives like a ton of information. But now at least we can do this. And then hopefully they don't have a lot of counter in their hand. Well, hopefully we don't lose both our Odysseys. So either swing 6 again or we could swing 8. If we care enough to actually I think it'd be too risky actually not to swing 8. They were on 9 down. We could have also like tried to save our Nami, 2-cost Nami, and then Nami them so they won't have a 9 down play. I have to defend this one. Okay, and then we let that one go. Okay. Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. So, and if we didn't Uta, actually, well, I guess actually, yeah, the good thing about Uta here is that they're gonna pressure your life still, and also Uta's still a 9k, so they can just swing into this for free. Probably want to Mihawk. Bonnie, it's like 6 or 6/6. 8. Unless they red rock this. Or we could find something else that isn't. Okay, blast breath. We really could actually just use let's also Nami them. We don't want to Nami them anymore. But we could Dofi and then save our Mihawk for a bigger swing turn. Because the Spy is probably dead no matter what. Yeah, I think that makes more sense. And let's keep this, oops. Did I end turn already? I did, didn't I? I should have swung with the Uta, but it's fine. Uta doesn't die now. It's fine. Totally planned. When is Nats? Nats is September 20th. Guess we just let this Bonnie die. Kills our Dofi, very mean. Let them do that. Okay. We actually Loki probably can survive for another turn. Okay. Oh. Yeah, we're definitely cooked actually. So the problem, we just gave him too much time. Played too slow at some point, but the we just weren't able to keep a board that was able to let us put out enough aggression, so I mean, I guess somehow if they didn't like find anything, then maybe. Like this is interesting actually. So I don't think they actually want to swing. Well, I guess a 9 swing into our we do defend this because then they can't swing into our other one. Probably will swing 10, yeah, to guarantee it. We're 100% we're going for game this thing anyway, so we don't care that much. But let's see, we can go. Can we go 8? No. I guess we have to do 1/6 swing for sure. And then yeah, probably just lose. We could also actually swing board. Swing like 11 twice. Might have to do that. Because otherwise we're just like hoping that they don't have a single giant hand. Or actually even, yeah, single giant or grade 2. or any counter in their hand actually. Guess we do swing 8 first. Giants. There's not really that much we can do. I mean, we can try and find a Dofi. Just rest the Nami for funsies. Actually, technically, we should play another card so our emblems are restood so we don't just lose for free. I don't know if it's actually possible we survive. I think actually probably should do this. Maybe that's the reason I should have swung lower, because technically if this was like 2 blast breath, we leave up 2 Dawn, or even 1 Dawn, we like technically have a chance. But we only have actually 1 giant left, so it have to be a not giant. Where's Nante? Okay, so they're gonna play safe anyways. Is UP Luffy's being passive. It's like just in their nature. Okay. Well, the good news, we know they have a red rock in hand. They use 1 giant. We have 4 swings. Walker life. I think. So you can swing 6, 6. And then the last would be 10. Probably is just that. Or we could swing 8. Or not 8. We could swing 1, 8. Wait. Yeah, I guess we could go 6, 8, 8. It's probably safer. Hopefully they just have like no actual counter. Okay. Yeah, now we probably just lose. Yeah, actually we just can't even win if they carry any of these, so like we're like almost certainly losing. Yeah, giant, we're certainly losing. Yeah, it's kind of just over. Yeah, they had 2 more 4K counters. Yeah, I actually probably should have just not even tried to play passively. I should have just did aggressive Mihawk as soon as possible, because that's kind of what you have to do to win this matchup. Is you don't want to give them too much time. You just want Mihawk early. But at the same time, we just weren't able to establish a board. Okay, we'll do 1 more limb game. I also think that was a good test for Uta. Well, no, I'll play Uta for longer to give it more tests. Going second? I know we're going first. We did pick first. Okay. We have a Sabo. That's decent. I think we'll just go Sabo. Okay, let's play Lone Sabo. We could have Pooh, Dofi, but if this was Orochi, I would Orochi and then Anel. Okay, that is annoying. That's actually really annoying. We could kill it. I Pooh it. Then we actually just eat it at this point. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't like a Pooh that much, because like if you keep hand size, it's not that bad, because you still have, like, if you Orochi add the event and then you and then Anel, you still have 6 cards in hand, right? So it's like, but if you play as a Pooh, you lose a 2k and you know you're not going to see another 2k. If you play Dofi, you can actually defend this. Interesting. Okay, actually, since they didn't commit, it's actually not that bad. Could be better, but it's not that bad. We probably don't even want Dofi. We really don't want Dofi that much in this matchup. And then these trade, which is fine. It's like not great, but it's like it's really not that bad trading these. Nami's actually not terrible because we could prevent them from railing. They Black Brew again. Okay. Interesting. Guess we're the null first this time. This does stop us from like Mihawk playing though, because they would just if they know, they just kill the one that has the Dawn attached. So the only way that we can Mihawk play is if they killed this, and then but they probably just won't block. Okay, they do, and then they kill the other one. Or they kill it now. If you kill it, that's interesting. So let's see. We can swing 6, 7, 7. Yeah, we swing 6, 7, 7. But again, also this is like it's just a trade. It's really not that bad because like we're trading a 3 cost. We're basically trading a 3 cost card for a 4 cost card. They literally just cancel. It's literally like not the worst thing, especially since we just keep putting out cards. But the problem is that like it's mostly that they can rally us. Ooh, actually, I guess maybe I should have swung 6 because we could have Nami'd. Because now we only restand 1 limb. Oh, actually, I should have played that differently for sure, actually. Then if we played the Nami, we could restand both limbs. We actually would have found the... Or no. No, actually I guess it doesn't matter because we would only swing we would only swing we'd have to swing 1-5 actually if we played the Nami, so that's actually not true. Newgate? Really? I mean, Newgate is significantly better than Rayleigh, so. Newgate is interesting though. We could actually even potentially kill Newgate if we want to go for that play. Unfortunately, we kind of have to defend this again. I think actually we have to kill this Newgate, probably. Either do that or we could go for a Uta play. Promise Newgate, if you 10 cost Shanks, then the Newgate still has a free kill on this limb. Yeah. Even swing 6. Well, I think we would need to swing 5 or well, actually, let's see. The problem is we swing 6 twice, and then we go like 11 to Newgate. If he didn't use the minus power yet, then he saved his Newgate for sure. So I think that's the reason I have to go 5 first. Okay, and then we can go like 12 into the Newgate. Oops, that's 11. Okay, it's fine. There's no way he actually has enough to counter a straight up 11 swing twice. Okay, maybe we actually might be screwed. His whole hand was 2K. Are you kidding me? Really? His whole hand was 2Ks? That was supposed to be 12. Okay. Now we just lose. Probably. Yeah, now we just lose because we didn't find another Odyssey. I mean, actually, technically we can play both of these, so we don't technically lose yet. But to make it can still cut in one. Yeah, not swinging 12 against this is like so bad because he would have to toss like since his whole hand was 2K, he would have to toss 3 like his whole hand. He literally can't save it, and then he'd probably let it go, to be honest. Or like he'd toss his whole hand, we would kill it, and then we'd swing 6 at life. I guess we can swing pretty high with both of these, so like 8, 9, or not 8, yeah, 8, 9. Moral of the story, we're not playing this Uta anymore. I think actually, probably just doesn't make that much sense. Now, if he has like no counter, we technically could go for game with these with a limb. He has like no more counter in his hand. You guys see what? Why is he playing this card? Like what? What? Why? What is happening? Who plays this card? Like, why do you even do that? I thought he was best swing board. So I guess he clearly maybe we'll do this to try to survive. Clearly has like double Red Hawk maybe. Another 2K? How many 2Ks is this? He's literally playing 4 different. Is half his deck 2Ks? Is that what Shanks plays now? See, maybe he's playing like 2 of this, 2 or 1 of this, 4 of this, 4 of this, and then 2. Probably just 12 actually still. Probably just 12 2Ks. So you wouldn't play probably 4 of both of these ones. I mean, there's no way we survive another swing. We kind of lose anyways, but maybe. Okay. He did have 1 Red Hawk? Only 1 Red Hawk. He was actually pretty low on counter. You know, ironically. Or no, he had a Uta, so he had potentially 9K counter. Okay. I was gonna say maybe if we had a Mihawk, then maybe we could win with the limb. But no. I did say that was the last limb game for today, so. But I do think I don't like this card. Maybe we can even go like this, or maybe I don't know. I think actually the amount of times where it's like we just want to find one of these cards. Yeah, maybe it should just be like this. Wait, where is it? Maybe it should just be like this. Or not like this actually, because this is how it was where I'm playing 5 Bonnie. Or 4 Bonnie, I mean. It could also be like this, but I think that would be too bad into Zoro. I can probably just do this. And then we can play some Marco. Wait, where is the other? Pro, do you actually want me to play the other list? Wait, what is the? Wait, what is this? Oh, this is a hybrid. Wait, was this the one that I was playing? Or no, it was with the Luffy stuff, right? It's this. Was this one? It was this one, right? I think it was this one. We could also play this hybrid one. Did I try this one yet? I don't know if I did. What's the difference? This one's just playing Boa and the Luffy's. But it's not playing the 4-cost Luffy though. It's mainly, I guess the main thing with this list would just be this Boa and this Luffy. But it's mainly, I guess, because it's Boa. Okay, we're going to play for this Boa. I mean, actually, it's kind of interesting because it considers your Shabukan with us too. Ivanka having to Boa would be insane too. Luffy Marco is insane, lol. Oh, is it because the name is Luffy Marco? Wait, where is it? Okay. I actually just want to see this first. The Luffy Marco hybrid. I mean, in theory, I should keep this hand. We don't have a 2-cost yet. We have a 2-cost now. Rayleigh's probably insane this matchup. So we can take. They might ping us, I guess. Wow, they YOLO'd and they hit it. I respect it. They hit the YOLO Ivanka. Good news. Monet is better than Duval. We might Ivankov again next turn. We actually probably are Ivankoving again next turn. This card's annoying. My rank was disconnected. Did we just lose? Might have lost. To be honest. Okay. Ooh, this is really awkward because we have too many cards in hand, so we actually can't even get the draw off of this. Wait, what? I thought. Wait, what? Wait, how did I just do that? Actually, okay, I'm just gonna concede. The rank thing ended anyways. I actually don't even know how I just did that. I think the ranks might even be bugging right now. So I can't even get back in. Okay, this is 8 2Ks with Luffy. Oh, we shouldn't even be playing this card. I actually could just make this to Luffy. I think the only point of this card would be like, I guess it's good versus Rayleigh in theory. Yeah, rank is still down. Yeah, I think the rank sum is just down now. Oh, on Earth. I know, right? I actually thought, like, I legitimately thought I was putting, like, I was activating Marco Lear ability. And then I was putting the Richie top. And then not only did I not do that, I even clicked the Luffy. Yeah, then this card wouldn't make sense on this deck. I think actually what I could do for this list. So I really didn't think it actually probably doesn't need. Probably be like this. Wait, where is it? Even though the Luffy is never gonna be played. I could also just play the 4C. Maybe actually just play a 4C quick. Could also play this Luffy. Which this one? Just because it's gonna be played off of Ankh, I guess. It's really not that good of a card. Okay, if the rank sum is actually so that I might even just end stream. I was gonna end stream in like half hour anyways. I was gonna stream too long today. It's also Labor Day, so I know a lot of people are busy. Yeah, the rank sum is still just down. I don't. Yeah, I guess I'm just curious. Like, did I mean it's down, so it probably was like just a cancel match maybe, but it really could just give one of us a loss because it thought one of us disconnected. But let's see. I think actually probably would just be the Luffy because the strength of this deck would just be that Boa. Well, Boa is a really good card. Because it's like it actually searches, and then you can also do the Dawn thing, which giving Dawn is good in Marco. And then you can search Shut Up and Come With Us still, which is kind of nice. And then you can also search this card, which is good because versus the deck that's good against, it's really good. Secret Egg is actually similar. Versus deck that's good against, it's really good. And then I guess you could just play as Luffy. That's like another card that you can search. The 2K counter. Probably one of those things where half the time if you could, you put a searchable target on top so that boa doesn't whiff. Potentially. Sometimes she would whiff though. She would whiff decent amount actually. Could even like get rid of one of these animals, but I don't think I want to do that. If there was like a Luffy animal, it would be great. This should probably be this anyways. Okay. Or maybe I actually just like, maybe I'm overthinking it. I just don't even play the Luffy. I just play like 2 boas. Or not 2 boas, 3 boas. I don't even play any Luffy's. Actually, I think that makes more sense anyways. Let's see. Oh yeah, and I can still play the you just play as another. It kind of is actually kind of an insane ChinoizeCup target because it's always gonna get value because of the milestone. If it adds a card, it's like really crazy. Especially since like you haven't found Shep and come with us. Maybe I guess a Nami. Actually, what am I playing in normal build? This is actually not even hybrid anymore. This is just playing Boa. Which I might legitimately play Boa at a couple copies in Marco. That's right, putting Nami, Max Deuce. Let's see, where is it again? No, it's here. And then maybe pudding, I guess. Don't want a pudding. Oh, I guess it's missing Beckman too. Oh wait, it's not the right card. Guess we just want to play Beckman in this build because we're playing Boa. Yeah, I guess this would probably just be a more aggressive build anyways. Okay. So I think the one thing that I liked from this for sure is just the Boa. And Marco in general. And then an animal and like it can still search. Well, because yeah, and I guess actually the thing would be in is that if I was actually doing a hybrid, then you could search this card and the animal event, and that's like 2 really good targets always. But I don't think there's enough space to play this card. It's not true actually, let's see. It's actually not true at all. I just haven't been trying hard enough. It would be pretty tough, I guess. Let's go, Marco. We might actually be playing Marco. Well, if we're gonna play anything, we would play Marco. But the rank sim is down, so we might be ending stream because we weren't gonna stream for much longer, anyways. Push King. And it looks like it's just it's down, especially since my my stream didn't crash. So I don't think it's me, but it's also just been down for. It looks like it's just down the rank sim. Can't log in or anything, so. Oh yeah, I was trying to fit. Maybe I guess if I played even less rarely, this could work. Yeah, I guess if this would have to be like a Sequake deck maybe. Sequake focus. Or not even Sequake focus specifically, but. But would still only have like yeah, we just don't play this like crazy people, and we like play this Luffy too. Wait. I had this on accident. I feel like actually it should just be 2 costs for like Ivankov and Luffy. Or I guess if we play Luffy, we do need like more events anyways. Oh yeah, that's the reason why I wasn't playing Luffy. That's right. Okay, yeah, this build doesn't work with this Luffy. It had to just be has to just be this playing the boa. Which is fine. And then where's I want? Oh, Marco Luffy. I don't remember. I think we did make the changes before we switched from this deck last time. Why am I only playing 3 boa though? Oh right, because boa's not. Well, they're both not searchable, but this guy is definitely weaker than the boa. So this card at 3 kind of makes sense. I think this card probably should just be like probably the main point of this. Oh dang, I slept in too long. It's okay. You didn't miss that much. It's just that it's a short stream today, probably. Well, it's a short stream regardless today, but we might be ending early. It looks like. I think I'll give it like a couple more minutes. We're also only playing. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Oh right, this card can search itself. That's the other thing, I guess. Okay. Probably shouldn't ever be playing 4 of this card. That's kind of excessive. If you're never using it early, really realistically. Okay. And then maybe I guess this card is like really good versus Zora. Because we'll probably have an event. I feel like we didn't like this card that much. I feel like. Could also be a Monet. Monet is also playable off of Luffy though. Could just be this card. Okay. See. Okay. I think I do want to try out this Luffy. Regardless of the build. It's probably fine besides that. Well, actually, not really, but even play like maybe something like this. Oh wait, this is only 17 events. I guess it can't be this. Okay. Okay. It's still down. It is still down. Okay. Yeah, I guess. Not really. How to limit the cup? So we kind of were late to the cup, or like not late to the cup. I like woke up late, I guess. Not even really woke up late. I just like started getting ready for the cup, or like turned on my PC late, I guess actually. Actually, yeah, I just really just like started preparing. Not that like you actually like have to prepare, but like I have my list submitted. So I had like 2 minutes to submit like my list, and so basically, if I booted up my computer, it would take like more than 2 minutes. So I just had to submit on my phone really quick, and so I like copy and pasted a old list and like tried to adapt it or like adjust it really quick. And so I played. It was still similar to like what I actually played, but I didn't really adjust it that fast. So I only had one blast breath, and then the main thing was just one blast breath, and like it did kind of hurt. Well, one blast breath, and we didn't have four Bonnie, which I did have in my actual build, even though I might not have played four Bonnie if I like had enough time to try something, but Yeah, so we went 3-2, but it was also not like the list that we would have normally played. We did start at 2-0 though. But then we played against Saka, and we lost to Saka, and we lost to who? Or I guess we won after that, right? Or no? No, we didn't win after that. We lost to Shanks. Did we play Shanks? Actually, I don't remember. Need to add a redeem sleep button. Maybe. I just like actually start sleeping all of a sudden. But to be fair, I was like literally I was awake. Like I literally woke up at like 9 a.m. today. It's just that I forgot to submit my list basically, and then by Chinoize's last ping, I like realized like, wait a second, I don't have my list submitted. Oh, is UP Luffy? Oh yeah. And we played Nell last round. I think we played Nell and we won the last round. We went 3-2. But or wait, no, we played Zoro. Alright, yeah, we played Zoro. Oh no, but that was the no, yeah, we lost to Sokka and Zoro, right? I'm pretty sure. And then we played. Did we play Nell last or did we play Luffy last? Because I remember it was a Zoro. I should remember it was Zoro in the first place because I remember it was Zoro because we could have had a Blast Breath instead of one of the cards that we were playing. And so it would have been like it was like the beginning was a lot worse because like we didn't have Blast Breath and there was like a low chance we didn't find Blast Breath. And so I was like talking about that a lot. I remember what we played last round, but yeah. They did Lunas too, but like we did overcome a double Luna versus Zoro, so the main thing is we just need Blast Breath to survive. I also think I did misplay versus because I swung my one cost limb into the Searcher, which was kind of stupid in hindsight. Which I did say at the moment too, but yeah. Okay, we just bought ourselves another 5 minutes. It's still not ready. Wow, Bounty's just done. Bounty's probably actually. Did they post in their server that's like down for a while? Probably did. I really didn't actually. And actually, they didn't post that the server is down. Okay, actually, maybe people have been well, of course it went down like 20 minutes ago, and honestly people have been saying that, but they haven't no one responded in the server yet either, so it might even be down for longer than that. Good news is that I won't need ranked for anything else if I'm not playing ranked. But since we're not playing ranked, that does mean that probably just gonna end stream for today. We're back. I'm actually gonna try to like start streaming when my stream time says, which is at 11 my time. Which would be like what my stream schedule says on your time. So, we're actually trying to follow the stream schedule. Today I just want to sleep in because it was Labor Day. Is ChinoizeCup still live? Wait. Wait, what? Oh, they're doing the money match right today. Well, yeah, that's actually I would rate Chinoize, but we don't have. Actually, we like almost have no viewers on Twitch side. Well, it's not almost no viewers, but not enough to raid Chinoize when he has like 100 viewers. Feel weird. Let's see. Oh, Victini is streaming Zero Sanji right now. Actually, no Victini streamed. Thanks for your stream, boss. See you in a bit. Yeah, see you in a bit, Corona. I guess maybe we will raid. Yeah, we'll raid Victini. Well, actually, we'll tech one more time. Wait, actually, is he not playing ranked? I guess I wouldn't know. I probably have to like watch long enough or listen long enough. Which I am probably just gonna dip right after I raid. Maybe I actually need to refresh bounty. Okay, let's see. Oh, actually, I can start the raid over here. Oh, yeah, bounty is like really dead actually. Okay. Okay. Oops. Let's see. Okay, yeah, we are gonna raid Victini soon. But yeah, thanks to everyone who stopped by today. We'll be streaming again tomorrow. Ranked. And we'll be playing Rayleigh, Lim, and Marco. Honestly, I might even just play Lim and Marco tomorrow, to be honest. I don't think I will be playing Rayleigh. By nationals. To be honest. So I might only play Lim and Marco until nationals, because it's only like 3 weeks from now at this point. Oh, I'm also playing a Star Regional 2 weeks from now too, which I would also either play Lim or Marco at this point, I think. Um, so yeah. Also, Marco's like it might be better because it seems like Teach is not too popular. Um, well, I think the the Twitch side did kind of raid already. I don't know if it actually did raid already. If it actually worked, but yeah. See you guys later. The YouTube side, Twitch side too. If you're still